Since the 2014-15 NBA season, the three-point shot has been at the forefront of people's minds during the NBA regular season, due in large part to the team that popularized the shot, the Golden State Warriors. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more. It helps out a lot. When you think about the NBA's popularity at the time, the most popular team was that of the Golden State Warriors. Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, and the head of the snake, Stephen Curry. They were the leaders of the team that became the first team ever to purely base their team around three-point shooting. Now, they weren't shooting them at that point as much as they do today, but it was something we really haven't seen before at that time. Getting them up at the basket at 27.7 three-pointers a game, which was actually less than the two leading three-point shooting teams that season in the Houston Rockets and Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, that was just 10 years ago. Today, the Warriors lead the league in three-pointers with 43.9 threes per game, which is a very large increase. Now, you may be wondering, how many twos did they take in comparison? 44.6. Yes, they almost took more three-pointers than twos this season, with 88.5 field goals this season attempted. That's pretty crazy, right? A team making more threes than twos, except it's already happened before in NBA history. Last year, the Boston Celtics averaged 89.2 field goals per game that season. They averaged 47.2 three-pointers per game. Yes, almost 50 three-pointers a game. How many two-pointers? Only 41.3. That's right. A team in NBA history had a whole season where they shot more threes than twos, and it wasn't the Golden State Warriors. While we're on this topic, let's see who shot the lowest amount of threes this season. Okay, the Sacramento Kings with 30 threes per game, which by today's standards is pretty low. Now let's look at the lowest exactly 10 years ago in the 2015-2016 season. The Milwaukee Bucks shot 15.6 three-pointers a game, almost half that amount that the Sacramento Kings shot in an entire season, which is completely unheard of today. Again, this is 10 years ago, which shows you how much the game has changed, that basically had no three-point game for most of its history until the past decade. We can even go back farther than that to the 2005-2006 season. The lowest amount of three-pointers shot that season, and you won't believe this, was only 9 three-pointers a game by the Orlando Magic. Yes, only 9. The 2025 Celtics almost shot 40 more three-pointers than the 2006 Orlando Magic 20 years ago, and 30 more than the 2016 Milwaukee Bucks 10 years ago. Absolutely insane. Now, the conversation about that now is, how has that affected the NBA since the uptick in three-pointers attempted? For that, we would have to look at the highest scoring team in the NBA last season, and the 2026 Denver Nuggets, who scored 121.1 points per game. They shot 35 three-pointers a game, which definitely helped them with the scoring. Now, 20 years ago, the 2006 Suns with MVP Steve Nash led the league with 108 points per game. They shot 25 three-pointers per game, which isn't revolutionary, but closer to the lowest three-pointer attempted team this season in the 2026 Kings with 30. Now, why does that matter, you ask? It's about percentages. The 2006 Suns had a 40% three-point percentage, along with leading the league in scoring. The 2026 Nuggets shot 39%, along with the highest scoring numbers in the league as well. One of these teams had a successful run in the playoffs, and the other didn't. The Suns made it to the Western Conference Finals against the Dallas Mavericks, and the Nuggets lost in the first round. The reason I bring that up is to show you that no matter how many three-pointers you put up, the three-point shot does not often take you far. Again, for one last time, let's bring up the 2025 Celtics. Remember, their three-point attempts being 47.2, right? They shot those three-pointers at a 36% three-point percentage, only averaging 115 points per game. Comparatively, the 2006 Suns averaged 108 points per game. Yes, the 2025 Celtics, who shot 20 more three-pointers than the 2006 Suns, only averaged 6 more points than that Suns team back in 2006, who only shot 25 three-pointers per game. And they also had 6 less points than the Denver Nuggets last season, who averaged 121 points per game. with 10 less three-pointers. That shows that the three-point shot doesn't guarantee wins, and it's one of the main reasons that they lost to the Knicks in the playoffs that year, blowing multiple leads leading up to the Jason Tatum injury that sidelined him most of the next season. In the last 20 seasons, in fact, only one of the last 20 teams to lead the league in three-point attempts and win the NBA championship was the 2024 Celtics. Yes, in the last 20 years, only one team who led the league in three-point shooting actually won the NBA championship. To add some more salt into the wounds, in the 9 years that James Harden was with the Rockets, 7 of those teams averaged the most three-pointers in the league. Obviously, those teams were most known for almost making it over the hump, but losing continuously to the Golden State Warriors. The most well-known occurrence of this coming none other than the 2018 Western Conference Finals, where they lost by missing, wait for it, 27 straight three-pointers. Now you tell me if you think three-pointers are good for the sport.